Whenever we attempt to make changes and improve the quality of our own life, we have certain goals and visions in mind. It may be difficult fully engaging with that path, engaging with that journey to self discovery, to understanding. We have such a difficulty. For some, it may be variables in the external world, but for most of us, it's internal. We have internal conflict that deludes our way of viewing ourselves and our potential. We become unengaged out of fear. We're afraid of what we might become, of what our potential might be, of what might lie ahead if we were to take things into our own hands. So, what do? We externalize it. We give away our power. We give authority to employers, to family members, to friends, to society, to government, to institutions, to the universe. When in reality, the greatest amount of change that you can achieve and you can bring about and utilize is by having complete monopolization of your own will, of your own emotions, and of your potential. So, kind of understand. Think about why it is that you're afraid to change, or what you're so afraid of becoming. I know in my own past I was afraid of exerting a lot of energy and will because I had a fear of failure, a fear of exerting myself out there, putting myself out there, and being left empty handed, or being chastised, being shamed. And so, for a long period of time, I kind of became comfortable with the idea of this is it. There's nothing else that I can do. And it was a white lie. It was a white lie I would tell myself so that I wouldn't put myself out there. So that I would, stay safe. There's a saying that the tall poppy gets cut. That whoever stands out is going to be quickly reprimanded. But in reality, we are only punished if we allow ourselves to be. So, what I want to do with this commentary is provide you, give you back your authority and tell you it's going to be okay. Whatever you set your goal, set your vision, set your sights to be, it's going to be okay. Exert your force, exert your will, exert your passion into something that you feel truly deep about, that brings true meaning and a greater fulfillment to life itself. If it's that new book you want to write it, get started. You want to start a new business? Fuck it, do it. Are you afraid of meeting people, but you find that the best, that being around people brings about the greatest fulfillment within you? Go out there, meet some people. What I want you to do is explore what is possible. We have to remind ourselves that our potential can only be fully capitalized if we take action. And we have to remind ourselves that there's going to be a day, there's going to be a moment where all of this ends, in which we have our last few breaths of air, our last few moments on this plane of existence, and we're going to look back and rewind all the things that we've done or that we should have done. I want you to put yourself in that position now and ask yourself, am I doing, if I were in that position right now, what I'm doing right now, is that in accordance to my core beliefs and the way I view the world and how I want to leave this world behind? Or can I do something else? Can I make greater change? Can I put in a lot more energy and work and emotional labor in order to make this a more beautiful place? And if so, it's time. It's time to take action in a way that is true to yourself. Not through external variables, not through external means of gratification, through stimuli, but on a deep, core, pure level of stabilizing yourself, of being harmonious. And as always, take action.